All right, welcome back. If you've seen the thumbnail or you read the title, today we're going to answer that age-old question of what is the best sauce to dip your nuggets in. Well, I'm sorry, your boneless wings for the enlightened folk. Boneless wings or nuggets. Sorry, don't mean to rain on your parade. If it makes you feel better about life, then we will refer to them as both. So, interchangeable. I enjoy nuggets, whether it's a snack or, just something to, that you didn't feel like cooking today. Sometimes I come home from work and I just throw a few in the oven just because a lot of times I can't eat lunch at a certain regular time. It might be a little too early or not at all. And I just need something to tide me over before dinner. Now, the only problem is the sauces. Like you go to McDonald's or Burger King, you only have limited choices, and a lot of those sauces are just too sweet. If you're looking for spicy, well, good luck, buddy. You're not going to find that. I mean, McDonald's tried. It was a pretty decent sauce, but it's very niche. Or if you go to like Buffalo Wild Wings or Quaker Steak and Lube or was it the Wingstop? You are at the mercy of whoever's back in the kitchen. Because if they're, like, say they're busy or they're running low on certain sauces, or maybe they're just having a bad day. Maybe they broke up with their girlfriend. Who knows? You order 10 boneless wings, and maybe 4 or 5 of them actually have a decent amount of sauce. The rest of them are just, like, they have a faint hint of a sauce, but they don't really, and the rest of them are just dry. And then if you'll order, like, sauces on the side, which is just a pain. And what about being at home? Do you have anything there? Are you in the mood to mix something up? It's tiring. So I'm here to help. We're going to solve that. Now I've seen grocery stores, they're leaning more into, different flavors, spicier stuff, and I've been noticing, dipping sauces. I'm like, well, let's get a whole bunch of them and try them out. Now, the only thing is that I had 3 criteria that I was looking for these sauces. The first one, it could not be a hot sauce. Nothing like this. This is straight up hot sauce. You can mix it with like mayo or other things, but this is its own video, and it's we'll cross that bridge later. Point number 2 is that I want it to be something that we can not only do with chicken nuggets or boneless wings, but something you can use it as a dip for something else like vegetables like carrots or even on French fries. And the third thing is that it couldn't be part of a chain. You can go to a store and you can sometimes see like Taco Bell hot sauce. Why you would buy that from a grocery store, I have no idea. They give you like a handful of packets when you have one taco. And there's other stuff like Rallies. I've also seen when I was looking for these sauces, I went to different aisles because it's different ways of dipping your nuggets. And I was in the Asian aisle, and I saw that the sauce had caught my attention, and then I was like, well, let me read more about it, and I turned it around, and immediately right off the front it said, one of the first sauces we previewed in our store or our restaurant. I was like, nope, I don't care, not reading anymore. I wanted stuff that you could just find in the grocery store, and that's pretty much it. Now, I've been to multiple different grocery stores, and they pretty much had the same types. So I got a bunch of sauces. Now, I haven't tried these yet. There's a handful of sauces. I haven't tried them yet. I haven't even opened them yet. So I'm going to open them right here so you know that I haven't tried them. Haven't sampled them. There are 2 that I had before. I'll get to those here in a second. Now, I went all over the map. I'm not really looking for the spiciest. I'm looking for flavor. If it has heat and flavor, I guarantee it's going to be in my refrigerator. But this is more about an enjoyable experience. Because nuggets, they're just happy little squares or dinosaurs or stars. They're just fun. And if I was just looking for straight heat and didn't care about flavor, I just crack open a bottle of Dave's Insanity sauce, because that's just straight heat and the flavor's garbage. So, but I'm looking for flavor, something to enjoy. And if it has heat, bonus. I mean, like, all these have spicy to them. But I'm looking for, if it has real heat and flavor, we're going to keep it. So, first out the gate, I went clean off the map on this one. I wanted to try out the Kikkoman wasabi sauce. Now, it's a dipping sauce. It says so right here on the label, for sandwiches and dipping. Now, I do use wasabi quite a bit. I do enjoy sushi, so I don't know if this will go with sushi, but as a dipping sauce, you know you can't go too wrong with wasabi, because plus it'll help clear out the sinuses. What do we got here next? We got Yellowbird habanero condiment. They didn't really spend too much time on what it is. It just said habanero. Okay, well, no secret on that one. Also from Yellowbird, blue agave sriracha. Now I'm assuming this one's going to be a little sweet. It was kind of interesting. It stood out, and I was like, let me give it a shot. Next we have Tattoo. This is hot sauce Scotch bonnet curry. Now this one actually on the back, it goes, the scale goes all the way to hot. I'm really looking forward to this one because I do like spicy curry, and the English got it right when you put curry sauce on fries. So hopefully this one is something to look forward to. Next one is also from Tattoo. It's a Japanese togarashi. I have no idea what this one is. It looks like a good creamy sauce, and on the heat level, it has it midway between mild and medium. So I'm looking for a decent. These are the sauces I kind of have hope for. That they aren't really there to burn your tongue, but more for flavor. Next we have Sir Kensington's gochujang. It's for those who don't know gochujang, it's a fermented Korean chili. It's kind of like I have this not this sauce, but a gochujang. It's like a marinade, almost like a barbecue sauce that I use for grilling, for like chicken or beef. It's got a sweet and spicy going on. It's not overpowering on either one of them. It's really good. Now, as far as this looked like a nice dipping sauce, so let's go for it. Next up, we have Melinda's habanero wing sauce. Now, this is always Melinda's is always a good sauce to go for. You can't go wrong with their sauces. We have Taste of Inspirations. Now, Taste of Inspirations is a local, you know how grocery stores have their own brand. And Taste of Inspirations is one of our local brands up here for the grocery stores. And this is garlic cayenne creamy sauce. This one I grabbed because of what it is. It's also Taste of Inspirations. Now it's Hatch chili creamy sauce. Now this one, I am from New Mexico, specifically southern New Mexico. I lived right down the road from Hatch. And every year when they have the Hatch Chili Festival, they have nothing but green chili down there, and it is amazing. Their green chili is the best in the world. And if this doesn't live up to it, I don't know what I'll do. I'm either going to love this or I'm going to burn it to the ground. So we'll find out. This one is, yeah. Now I have two sauces that I have tried before that have been in my fridge for a while. I use them often. I use them a lot. The reason I'm going to use them, I'm going to see how they compare to these. Let me see if they, the old standard, or we got something to replace them. The first one is Melinda's Ghost Pepper Wing Sauce. Now, I did mention that they have the habanero. I have a feeling I'm going to like the habanero better. Because this one, it's really good. But it's something about, like I said, it's not about heat, it's about flavor. And I have a feeling this one's going to taste better. And lastly, the one that does not need any introduction, the old standard. Everyone knows this sriracha. This has been a fixture in my fridge forever. In fact, I can't even think of a time when there wasn't in my refrigerator. In fact, I remember there was a rumor that was going to be a shortage of this, and I was one of the people that ran out and got a couple bottles just in case. So this is always a good hot standby. Now, as far as the nuggets, I just got like Purdue. I'm not going for anything fancy. I'm not looking to, like McDonald's, you know how they have their own flavor, and then some of the other brands, like if you go like to get just plain wings from like Wingstop, they're seasoned. I'm just, there's nothing wrong with Purdue or like Tyson. It's, you know, I'm not saying they're generic, but at the same token, it's like I'm looking for a blank palette. They're safe. Let's just put it that way. So what we got? No, I'm not gonna eat all of these at once, but I am probably gonna I'm gonna snack on them later. So go ahead and get a napkin real quick. Got a little drink of water. Let's start with first. You know what? Let's do the wasabi first. This one's kind of like a dark horse. Just kind of see how it stacks up. If I can actually open. There we go. Get that out of here. There's definitely you know what this is? This is just wasabi and it smells like mixed with mayo. That's about it. See, nice green. You know that wasabi, how it gets, there's the tingle in the back of your sinuses, back of your throat, lets you know that you're alive. Well, this has a hint of it. It's I don't think it was ever meant to, you know, like stand out and like burn your throat like you've accidentally, you know, got a little bit too much on your sushi, and it clears out your sinuses, your ears, even your eyeballs. It's good. I like this. This will go good on something else. This will be good with dipping with vegetables. Okay. Let's get the. Let's try the yellow birds. See how they. These are kind of like the first ones I saw, and I wasn't too sure about them. And of course, here's the ones that. See, I was debating on whether or not opening these up before. But I wanted to make sure that when I did this review that everyone understood that it was like I had never tried, I hadn't even opened these up yet. So it's a kind of 50-50. This one I expect to be sweet. We'll see if I'm right on this. It's got a nice red. Most of these are like red. I don't hate it. You know, it's reminiscent, of course, because it's sriracha, but it's definitely these guys tried to taste like these guys, and it's like these are Transformers. This is a GoBot. I mean, you can still play with it, but if you got the money, you're going for the Transformer. So I mean, I won't be. I mean, I'll use it, but it's only because this is out. Okay, let's try their very elaborate habanero condiment. They spent a whole lot of time trying to explain this one. And of course, the lids do not want to cooperate. Or at least the seals. I like the bottle. I like the squirt thing, but that disappointed me. I was kind of looking forward to that one to be. I wanted it to be garlicky, but have a sweet kick to it. It didn't have it. That's why we're doing this. Okay. First of all, I should be smelling these beforehand, just as a. That's definitely habanero. I might like this one just as a. It's very orange. You know, if you don't have really the best flavor, at least bring heat. This is very mild, and when I say habanero, this is... It's like when people say they're related to like royalty, and you find out that it's their 27th, you know, cousin, ex-roommate's former dog catcher. That's what the habanero. It's habanero by color and name. That's about it. Disappointing. That's 2 for 2. Fantastic. We're just gonna move those out. You know what? Let's go with Sir Kensington. Let's see what Sir Kensington brings to the table today. Hopefully it's a very good sauce. The bottle is very unique, very enjoyable. You know, hopefully like I said, I've had the barbecue like marinade of Goji Gang before, but this is the dipping sauce. Nice little orange color. This one's good. I like this. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about flavor. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a backbite. It's not like spicy, like some people who don't like, who aren't really into spicy foods. They might think this has some kick to it, but it's very subtle. But the flavor is amazing. So far, winner, right there. That's number 1. And like I said, it's not about spice. It's more about flavor and enjoying the nugs. Okay. Now I have, like, even pronouncing this one, Togarashi. I'm not too sure about. I don't know anything about this. But I do like the fact that the seal came right off. It smells creamy. It could almost smell like a little hint of something. So, kind of a little bit thinner. It's thinner than the other ones. I don't even know why they put it close to medium heat, because there is none. It's got a good flavor, though. It's got a good flavor. I still like Sir Kensington's better, and I actually like the wasabi one better. It has a good flavor to it. It's more sweet than anything. It's like a barely spicy ketchup and some mayo, but you added a little bit too much when it got a little too thin. It's good. Don't get me wrong. This is definitely a safe bet. This is the one I was really looking forward to. I love curry. I love hot, spicy curry. The Indian restaurant that I order from, I keep asking. They know me, and I was like, oh yeah, you're that guy. Okay. Which one time I asked them to make it as spicy as possible, and they did. And I asked. It went immediately into a challenge. So I didn't enjoy that meal. I endured it. Oh, wow. Definitely get the curry. And I'm getting the Scotch bonnet. Scotch bonnet, for those who don't know, we're lumping a lot of stuff into around the habanero ghost pepper area. And that's what this is. And really, really hoping this is what the flavor profile. Once again, a thinner sauce. Wow. Waiting for see if the heat kicks in. There it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This has heat, but not much. So, reminiscent of the heat of the Sir Kensington, but the curry and you actually taste the Scotch bonnet. It's kind of weird that you're not getting the heat, but you know that there's a pepper back there. But the curry, oh man, I wish it was a little thicker, because this is going to be a little rough to keep on your fries. Maybe just dip your fries into it. But I'm going to put this number 2. Okay, Melinda's. This is always a safe bet. I got this. This is one of the first ones I got, just because it was, you know, familiar as far as like the hot sauces, because I like your hot sauces. And like I said, this is, now I wanted to do these side by side. I have more hope that this is more flavorful. I don't care about the heat so much as I care about the flavor. That's what this is all about. Nice thickness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, you can't go wrong with Melinda's. There's a safe hot sauce in this. Oh, this is really good. Mm. It's reminiscent of a lot of like regular wing sauces. So I will. You know what? I still like the wasabi better. So far. Now, let me, as a comparative, because I use this a lot. Oops. Let me cleanse the palate real quick. Now, this is the ghost pepper. Right away, the habanero tastes better. I mean, this is good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm getting more vinegar off of this. So, putting this lower than this one. Let's do the old standby, just because. Oop. You can tell they were in the fridge, and then they took them out and sit for a little while under a little bit of pressure. I mean, this is it. You can't go wrong with this. Mm. This is so good. As far as the sauces go, actually, as far as the sauces go, I like it. I like the Melinda's a little bit better as far as because of the flavor profile. But I mean, it's a safe bet. You can't go wrong with it. Like I said, this right here is what this has almost no heat, and it is just like trying too hard. And for the last two, now these, like I said, are from the store. This is their brand. And this is the garlic cayenne. Not bad consistency. Not bad. As far as dipping sauces go, it's not bad at all. It's not hot. And as far as nuggets go, this is about this is something that if like McDonald's or Burger King, if they were trying to get fancy with their, and they started with their boneless wings, and then they had a special sauce, this would be it. I do like it better than the, I keep Togarashi. I like it better than this. This is good and flavorful, but it just, this has a good, this is a good dipping sauce. Here we are. Final one. It's better. I better taste hatch green chili in this. Okay, already that has chunks of green chili, so that's all right. Okay, there won't be any riots. We're good. That's good. This is a really good dipping sauce. Luckily for them, because I would have hated to start a riot or something. But this is really good. I really like it. It's not super spicy. It just has the essence of hatch chili, which that's all I was really hoping for, is that it didn't. Because there's kind of like, if you ever had like green chili, there's a tanginess to anything it has. Like green chili, like on hamburgers, sauces. This is, where would I put this? You know what? It's good, but all right. So where do we sit? The number one sauce I really like is this Sir Kensington's Gochujang everything sauce. This is amazing. I love this stuff. It, like I said, it wasn't really hot. It had the hint of something back there, but the flavor was amazing. Really like that. This curry sauce, like I said, I wish it was a little thicker, just for the application for other stuff. But overall, this stuff is amazing. Dipping in it, it's perfect. I was more than surprised by the cucumber and wasabi sauce, because that actually, it's unique and it's different. It'll be good with nuggets. Luckily, this didn't cause me to lose every part of my mind, because it said hatch green chili on it, but that was really good. Then I have the Melinda's, the habanero wing sauce, which, like I said, you can't go wrong with their hot sauces. They're always tasty. You have the old standby, and then the garlic cayenne was pretty good. I didn't mind that at all. The tattoo Japanese togarashi, like I said, this one, it's just there. It's good, but it'd be kind of like I said with this one, where McDonald's was trying to, you know, their fancy menus where they have the fancy burgers, now they have the fancy boneless wings. This would be one of the sauces they have to make it seem like everything's elevated. The ghost pepper, I mean, you can't, it's always a safe bet. And these are probably going into the trash pile, because I don't ever see me using these, because they're crap. They spent more time on the actual bottles than what's inside of them. So, garbage. So that's it for this video. I hope I opened some doors for people to try stuff other than just, you know, what you can, you know, the couple extra packets that you can get at Burger King or McDonald's. So I will see you guys next time.